Hey guys, me host Superstar. Thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! It's the brand new Ahsoka Tano action figure. This is the live-action Ahsoka from The Mandalorian, played by Rosario Dawson. I'm very excited to have this actually in hand. You know, you guys know Ahsoka is my favourite character, so I can't wait to compare this to the other Ahsokas in the range, see them all stood side by side. Oh, I'm just stupidly happy to have her, man. She's so cool. Can't wait to see more of her in the Ahsoka Tano TV series, and hopefully see more of her as we progress through the Mandalorian storyline. So we do have an awesome figure here from the looks things with the cool white bladed lightsabers. Is this only the second time we're getting the white bladed lightsabers? I think the original Clone Wars one came with the whites as well, didn't it? No, the Rebels version. We've got two versions. We've got Clone Wars Season 7 and Rebels so far, haven't we? And then we got the Rebels repaint. So those are the three that we've got. I've just got the two out. I didn't see point in getting the third one, just because it's just a repaint, so it's just the same figure. But yeah, on the back we've got an awesome write-up, which also states, a Clone Wars veteran and now wandering Jedi, Ahsoka Tano forges her own path in the galaxy, righting the injustices that she discovers. And she is number 19 in the collection. Awesome looking figure. I love the orange, by the way, that appears across the bottom here. It sort of does look really cool with the idea of Ahsoka, obviously from her skin tone and stuff. Very cool. Yeah, can't wait to break this out of the packaging. So let's go ahead and bust her out of the box so we can take a closer look at Ahsoka Tano. So guys, here is our new Ahsoka out of the packaging, looking absolutely awesome. Now, my Ahsoka does have a little blemish around her eye there I'm going to try and eliminate later on. But other than that, the actual face sculpt is beautiful. It has real likeness to Rosario Dawson. It looks just like her. This is very cool. I love the wraps around the tops of the arms. Some of the pieces are like reuses from other figures, but that's absolutely fine. They look just like they should. I love the big puffy pant bottom things that she's wearing. These big things like Boba Fett almost. Very cool. Like those a lot. And then she's got her blue boots at the bottom. So let's look at the articulation on Ahsoka. So the head can't really move backwards and forwards. There's a little bit of movement in there, but it is really, really stopped by the tendrils, which is the same on all of them, to be fair. Her arms do lift up to this side hinge and also rotate. There is single hinged elbows that also rotate, and the hands are on ball joints. You can crunch her around at the abdomen crunch, which is nice, so we've got a bit of movement there. Her legs do lift out to the side, and these parts will stretch outwards to allow that. My only worry with this figure is that the knee is all the way down here, which does give a little bit of hindrance to some of the articulation, what we can do with her, but we'll have to learn to pose her in new ways, I suppose. And there is a further boot cut there, but the boot cut that we're moving is just the knee hinge, because obviously where it is. So there is the knee hinge there, and then the boot does rotate a little bit, but we are... When I say that, we are manipulating that hinge there for the knee. So once it's bent, you can't really do much with it. So be careful with that. And, putting this figure back. There we go. And then finally, feet are on rocker and pivot with display peg holes should you wish to use a display base. So yeah, there is plenty of articulation there, but some of it is hindered by the costume piece. But I wouldn't want this Ahsoka to look any other way, to be honest. So it does suit the figure. Very cool. I love the fact that her tendrils are a little bit more chunkier and longer, shorter. Oh, are they shorter this time around a little bit by a bit? But I like the chunkiness of the top part of the tendrils on this one. Very much like the Clone Wars Season 7 one. Overall, though, very nicely done. Looks great. And she comes with two really cool white lightsabers. So these are very nice as well. And I believe the blades come off. Yeah, blades come out, so you can put them and hang them on her actual costume. She has these little hooks that you can just sort of hang the lightsabers on. If you get them properly, you can fit them snugly. But yeah, she has one either side, so you can hang the lightsabers from her. And they do fit really nice, actually. So you can hang the sabers from her if you want to, for display purposes. But I love the white blades. The white blades are what makes this figure for me. They just look so clean and crisp. Look how nice that is. Very cool. Yeah, we've got the longer blade and the shorter blade for her. Just as it should be. So yeah, nice that we get the option. Oh, be careful with them. Jeez. Almost lost mine at point A then. Jesus. Be careful with them. You saw mine just nearly broken off. Right. Awesome looking sabers though. Very happy to have those in the collection. Next up, let's do a side-by-side comparison with the other... I've just dropped them. Let's do a side-by-side comparison with the other Ahsokas just as I drop it to the ground. Let me just take this sabers out of the other Ahsoka's hand. There is the Season 7 Ahsoka Tano. And then here is our Rebels Ahsoka. The Rebels Ahsoka, I do like the best still, if I'm all honesty. Just because when this was how they imagined her to look live action for the first time, this one's obviously based a lot more on the cartoon, the Clone Wars. This was meant to look like when they do that thing where the photo reel them and try to make them look like they belong in live action. So for me, this one is still like how they pictured Ahsoka to look in live action back then, and I like this look. But that's not taking anything away from Rosario Dawson, because she has done a spot-on job at playing the mature Ahsoka Tano in the TV series. It's nice we've got all the different coloured blades now as well. Like we've got the blue, and we've got the white. I just wish they would give us a younger Ahsoka now. We need the young Ahsoka so we can have the green sabers as well. But yeah, I still want either a Clone Wars movie or like early season Ahsoka as well that we can put with our Clone Wars Anakin that we got. So I would love to have like a younger Snips, if you will, to go with him, to go with Anakin. That would be very cool. But either way, she's such a beautiful looking character. I love Ahsoka to death. She is my favourite character in all of Star Wars. So the fact that I'm getting to see her in live action, interacting with Luke Skywalker, that is something I never thought we'd see. Now, a friend of mine did say that Rey's cloak will fit on Ahsoka. So let me just take her off cam and do this gently, because I don't want to rip Rey's cape, but apparently it will go over. So give me a sec. So yes, with a little bit of playing around, actually, it does actually look really good. So you have to pop the tendrils through, and then you can get the hood to go up or down. And it looks good. Obviously, this is like they're basically doing this with the vintage series version that comes with Grogu and stuff. It is basically just that same little cloak that came off the Rey figure. So it works with Black Series as well. You can use Rey's cloak to give Ahsoka the cloak treatment when we first see her in the forest. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I think that looks decent. I'm really happy with that. So thank you very much, Rich. DJ Richie, for showing us that. That's very cool, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate the little tip for my Ahsoka. I'm probably going to leave her on that now. You know, I'm probably going to leave that on her. So I think that looks pretty decent, mate. So well done for spotting that. That is cool. Awesome figure. Let's go ahead and pop the sabers in her hand just to show that as well. So there we are, guys. The live-action Ahsoka Tano, ready for action. But guys, what are your thoughts on this Ahsoka? Is it going to be one that you're going to pick up for your collection? Let us know in the comments down below. She is steadily and slowly coming into stock, it seems, from the online retailers here in the UK. So this one actually came from Star Action Figures. They had her in stock, so I went ahead and grabbed it. So if you guys are still looking for it, maybe check there. But guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, Super Sorrel, and I'll see you in the next video. But until next time, may the Force be with you. Bye!